This just in, Cassini pics make you wonder, are there holes at the poles? Son of a BLT with cheese, man. From Jimmy Jones. Hey man, this is Fred Grace, and let's get to the pick of the month. Hope you enjoyed that, man. Viewer questions are up next. If you got a question, just ask it in the comment section. John Smith asked, hey Fred, talk about the dreadnought some more. I also wanted to ask you about time travel. Were you involved in those programs with Andrew D. Bishago? There was a, yes, there's not his program, not his class, but maybe I was introduced the same way Captain Kramer may have did 20 years and returned in the same day. And so yes, there's these gaps, and but no, Andrew Bishago is, I love him because he's against chemtrails, but there may be other reasons. So anyway, this show here basically, you said more about dreadnoughts. I got more about the dreadnoughts and the electromagnetic field known as the fourth state of matter. Now, this same technology all leads to the magic, okay? And all the magic is vortex technology and frequency generators. It's all classified. And it's been going on for a long time. You just haven't known. And the people in charge haven't made you privy. So, Sky Dreadnoughts, the New World Order, how are they doing it? Well, they got hyperspeed. We have levitation. You have invisibility, invisible cloaking. Not to mention the ability to tap electromagnetic, like your phone. Just the ability to be the NSA and to hear the conversations your phone can pick up. All transcribed perfectly for them. So, I don't want to target myself, but I'm already a target. So, the targets, that's why I come out and I'm going to tell you more. This has been going on for a long time. One of the longest photos from the oldest I've seen was probably 1967. And that photo came from a batch of spilled photos from either Private Bradley Manning or WikiLeaks or any other hacker around the globe, and not to mention anybody just loading anything up to YouTube. Now, these dreadnoughts, the Sky Dreadnoughts, they're basically, I guess John Podesta was trying to get it out, and this may be the hot dogs, and the triangles may be the TR3B might be the pizza. So anyway, their code, and they hide it behind satanic shit, but it's there to save us in case there's a national disaster, because this info got out and has been on YouTube and millions have viewed it. Anything and everything you think alien is wrong. You've been led down that path with a crumb here and there, and these photos come from somewhere else. Now, 1967 all the way out into space, dude. We are talking about Pluto, and in the corner there, deep down there, if you zoom in, you could see another Sky Dreadnought. Now, the Sky Dreadnoughts work in hyperspeed. Very hard to get a pic like this. Very rare. So let's look at some hyperspeed in slow motion with a different vehicle, but some great footage. All right, now he's out. So there's a story on Netflix, Sequest. Sequest was from 1997. Was supposed to be like um, from the time of 2017. Right now, 2035, 2017. But anyway, it shows this exact event. That's an Air Force on top of a Navy Black Ops vehicles. One has use of levitation. The other has more use of underwater, like protective skin. It's like our baddest submarine. It's never supposed to leave the water. But the Air Force needed a submarine in a off-planet situation. You heard about one of the closest stars to our star? We found a liquid planet. Like there's a lot of water, not much land. So the humans live uh, underwater over there in these caverns and stuff like that. And they were being attacked. And so, anyway, here's the Air Force. That little Foo Fighter right there is the little dot. That's a Foo Fighter, and that come out of Sequest. Sequest had the Foo Fighters in the Navy, and the Air Force has Foo Fighters as well. It's just that that Air Force ship been gone for a long time. You could tell that's a space shuttle design, and we don't make space shuttles nowadays. So we are into the Solar Warden and way beyond 1997. And we don't need to mention Bill Gates here, but I want to look at them little cameras. They said there's a camera in every TV, and it's recording, and it's sending your transcripts to a third party, which is analyzing them, and then they're also probably have that video footage as well. So we know the deep state and Solar Warden, the Sky Dreadnoughts, these guys can manipulate a lot. Okay, so this goes into deja vus and the electromagnetic frequency, and you get close to stuff like this and you can't remember very well. You may pick up a tick like a dyslexia or something like that. But regardless of all that, here's a textbook operation of a Sky Dreadnought picking up 2 disc craft. Now this is all US. There's one person in each disc craft, and they may be no, there's 2. There's 2. You always have a combat buddy, but then there may be a personnel that we have abducted. Okay, so in other words, we return them to utilize them as an asset later. However, they do have to go through, oh, you know, a little bit of the hazing that goes on in these clubs. So anyway, you might think it's an alien probing your butt, but I guarantee it's not an alien. It's more like a man. Okay, so here we go. This is Hillary Clinton's biggest mistake. Her shit got hacked, and here it comes. And this kid fires in the corner, boom, but you may have missed that shot. But anyway, if when you look at it the right way, you can see how you can levitate. You see? You can get levitation. This is why all this stuff spins counterclockwise. But here we are back at Pluto again. This is the ice planet, and it's kind of been in Star Wars, where that guy was freezing out there. All right, man. So Hollow Earth, the electromagnetic fields, the poles around the Earth, vortex technology, Sky Dreadnoughts, M370. History is not what you think. The disc craft fit inside the Sky Dreadnoughts. The Sky Dreadnought and the disc craft have shields created by like a plasma generator or star power. Once you create that star, you create the field. Now you can operate. Oh, this is a military operation from. They're in Japan, and a Japan YouTuber comes across this, counts over 50 sky dreadnoughts above Japan on, I believe this is January 16th, and that's no joke. So the TR-3B is the triangular craft. Now gets into the hyperspeed. This is a HD camera, night vision, and creates a bubble of energy, zero viscosity, super fluidity, no inertia, less weight. And that's where you hit magic. That's where we hit the magic area. When you can reduce so many properties that are here on Earth, utilizing the vacuum of space by using vortex knowledge to create a bubble of energy. The particle accelerator will be spinning off pretty good at about that point. So that's where you tap into time and gravity, and you're sliding it back and forth. And when you get to that middle point, you can pop that bubble. But as you go farther past that, you go right to the past in that same spot. So that's my little talk on time travel. I don't know everything, but there's so many books out there. I'm just one guy, one little guy amongst a vast sea of people who have time travel knowledge, sky dreadnought experience, and they could tell you a lot more. I'm just Joe Public, the average dad who took a little bit of a siesta or a hiatus from work and started noticing what was being posted on YouTube under physics and stuff like that. Anyway, it's all political. I don't want to get into the head figures and the kick playing of chess. I'm just a dad, man.